Welcome, my dear students. This is our lecture 3. In previous class, our last topic is shortcut method. In this method, we use the formula mean capital X is equal to A plus sigma FD by N, where A is assumed mean, F is frequency, capital N is total frequency, sigma F, D, M minus A, M, mid value. Now, take the same problem for using shortcut method. Marks 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Mid value 0 plus 10 by 2, 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. F frequency 5, 10, 25 given in the table. 30, 20, 10. We assumed mean A is 35. What is difference? Deviation. M minus A. M is 5. A is 35. 5 minus 35. Right here M minus A means 35. So minus 30, minus 20, 25 minus 35, minus 10, 35 minus 35, 0, 45 minus 35, 10, 55 minus 35, 20. FD minus 150, minus 100, minus 20 into 10, minus 200, minus 200. This is minus 250, 25 into minus 10, 30 into 0, 0, 20 into 10, 200, 10 into 20, 200. Now, capital N is equal to sigma F is equal to 5 plus 10 plus sigma means sum. 25 plus 30 plus 20 plus 10 is equal to how much? N value 100. Sigma FD minus 150 minus 200 minus 250 plus 0 plus 200 plus 200 is equal to 200 cancel, minus 350 minus 150 minus 150 400 minus 200. So mean formula already given to you, X is equal to A plus sigma FD by N, A 35 plus minus 200 by N 100, 35 minus plus into minus 200 by 100, 2, 33. We get same answer in above problem also. Note. Suppose the given frequency values are very large. Look here in this problem. Here frequency values 5, 10, 25, 30, 20, 10 is there. Suppose these frequency values are very large. 250, 350, 400, 575, 875, 1030, very big values, then use this formula for mean. A plus sigma fd by n, same formula but into I. Here D formula m minus a by I. I is difference between interval 0 10. I is 10. 10 20. I is 10. Or difference between two mid values, that is also 10. You take I value 10, and whenever F values are very very big values, use this formula. Correcting incorrect values. How to find correct mean in case of taking the data wrongly? Suppose instead of 53, we can take 83. How to correct the mean value? అంటే ఒక నెంబర్ బదులు ఒక నెంబర్ ప్రింట్ తప్పు వేసుకుంటే ఆ మీన్లో ఉన్న డిఫరెన్స్ కరెక్ట్ మీన్ ఎలా కనుక్కోవాలి? మనం ఇప్పుడు ఒక నెంబర్ బదులు ఒక నెంబర్ వేసామనుకోండి, రాంగ్ మీన్ వస్తుంది. దాన్ని కరెక్ట్ చేయడం ఎలా? Problem 8. The mean marks of 100 students were found to be 40. Later on, it was discovered that a score of 53 was misread as 83. Misread as 83. Find the correct mean corresponding to the correct score. Your solution is, what is n? Here number of students 100, mean 40, mean 40. Mean means average. Average means number. Average means, mean means average. Average means total by total items by number of items. Average formula. Total items. Here mean is given 40. We don't know total items. Total items by number of items are 100. So total. This total is wrong total. Wrong total. Wrong total is 40 into cross multiplying. We get 4000. Now correct total. Correct total is equal to wrong total minus, చూడండి 53 బదులు 83 అని చదివాడు అంటే 83 టోటల్లోకి వచ్చేసింది. ఆ రాంగ్ నెంబర్ను సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసి ఆ కరెక్ట్ నెంబర్ని యాడ్ చేయాలి. ఎంత అవుతుందండి ఇది? 4000 minus 83 plus 53, 3970. So correct mean is equal to correct total by number of items. So 3970 by 100, nothing but 39.7. 39.7. Note down. Students, this is very very important concept. Calculation of arithmetic mean in case of open-end classes. Arithmetic mean కాదు, ఈ ఓపెన్ ఎండ్ క్లాసెస్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు అర్థమెటిక్ మీను, మీడియన్, మోడు అన్నిటికీ ఇదే మెథడాలజీ. ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ అనేది కొత్త కాన్సెప్ట్, కొంచెం కొద్దిగా ఆలోచించాలి. ఇలా ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఎలా తీసుకోవాలి అనే ఆలోచన ఉండాలి. ఓపెన్ ఎండ్ క్లాసెస్ ఆర్ ఇన్ విచ్ లోవర్ లిమిట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ అండ్ ద అప్పర్ లిమిట్ ఆఫ్ ద లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ ఆర్ నాట్ నోన్. అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు ఇదే ఉంది, ఇది ఫస్ట్ క్లాసు, ఇది లాస్ట్ క్లాసు. ఈ ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్లో లెస్ దాన్ 10 అంటాడు, లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 50 అంటాడు. 50 కన్నా ఎక్కువ అంటే ఎంతవరకు తీసుకోవాలి? ఎక్కువ లెస్ దాన్ 10 అంటే 10 ఎక్కడో తీసుకోవాలి. లెస్ దాన్ 10 గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 50 అని ఇస్తాడు. ఇవి ఇవ్వడం, ఈ మధ్యలో ఇస్తాడు. ఈ మధ్యలో ఉన్న దాన్ని బట్టి ఈ చివరి రెండు మనం తీసుకుని ప్రాబ్లం చేసుకోవాలి. ఇదే రకంగా ఈ రెండు తీసుకోవాలి. సో open-end classes are in which lower limit of the first class and the upper limit of the last class are not known. In such a case, we cannot find out the arithmetic mean unless we make an assumption about the unknown limits. ఆ ఫస్ట్ క్లాసు ఆ లోవర్ క్లాస్ యొక్క ఇంటర్వల్ ఏంటో తెలియకుండా మనం చేసుకోలేము. అవి ఎలా చేసుకోవాలి? Example 1. Marks, number of students below 10 or less than 10. 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50. Above 10, above 50 or greater than 50. The number of students frequency is given. Look here. Here interval difference is 10, 10, 10, 10. Difference 10, 10, 10, 20, difference 10, 20, 30, difference 10, 30, 40, difference 10, 40, 50, difference 10. So uniform difference. So we have to obtain difference here 10, here 10. So 0 to 10, 50 to 60. This is the correct table. Example 2. Marks, number of students below 10, 10, 30, 30, 60, 60, 100, above 100, 4, 6, 10, 7, 3. So this is the table. Observe carefully. Below 10, above 100. What is the interval difference? 20. Here difference 30. Here difference 40. 20, 30, 40. So we have to get here 50. Here we get 10. So 0 to 10, 100 to 150. That is the correct table. So difference is the 20, 30, 40. We have to get difference here 50, here 10. In this example, class interval is 20 in second class. Difference is 20. 30 in third class. 40 in fourth class. So first class limits are 0 to 10. Last class limits are 100 to 150. Now the actual table is, this is the actual table. Observe carefully. Properties of arithmetic mean. First property, the sum of the deviations of the items from the arithmetic mean is always 0. That is, sigma d is equal to 0. Here d is deviations from mean. Example, suppose given numbers are 10, 25, 30, 40, 55. Find mean x bar. Sum of the items by number of items 32. Deviations from mean are mean సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తూ డిఫరెన్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. 10 minus 32, 25 minus 32, 30 minus 32, 40 minus 32, 55 minus 32 ఇవి వచ్చాయి. సిగ్మా డి సమ్ ఆఫ్ డీవియేషన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ మీన్ ఇవన్నీ యాడ్ చేసాను, 0 వచ్చింది. సెకండ్ ప్రాపర్టీ, ప్రాపర్టీ 2, ద సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద స్క్వేర్డ్ డీవియేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఐటమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ అర్థమెటిక్ మీన్ ఈజ్ మినిమమ్. Example, numbers are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mean is sum of the items by number of items 4. This is the actual mean. So x minus x bar, x minus 4, x minus x bar whole square. Sum of the square deviations. This is deviation, d square. This is d, this is d square. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 here mean x bar is 4. So we get these deviations. Squares taking sum, we get 10. Suppose take x bar is equal to 3. X minus x bar, x minus 3, x minus x bar whole square. Sum of the squares of deviations, that is 15. In above example 10, here 15. Which one is minimum? 10 is minimum. We get this from actual mean x bar is equal to 4. So the sum of the squared deviations of the items from actual mean is minimum. Third property, very known property. Already we know mean is sum of the items by number of items. Cross multiplying, we get sum of the items is equal to mean into number of items. Problem 9. The mean height of 25 male workers in a factory is 61 inches and the mean height of 35 female workers in the factory is 58 inches. Find the combined mean height of 60 workers in the factory. Solution. Given male workers N1 is equal to 25, that mean x1 bar is equal to 61 female workers. N2 is equal to 35, their mean x2 bar is equal to 58. Combined mean x1 2 bar is formula, substituting, simplifying, we get 59.25. Note, suppose the mean of N1 items is x1 bar, N2 items is x2 bar, N3 items is x3 bar, then combined mean same type of formula, N1 x1 bar plus N2 x2 bar plus N3 x3 bar by N1 plus N2 plus N3. In similar way, in general, T number of items N1, N2, N3, so on, Nt. We use the same methodology.